Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
San Diego leading by 22. Outside Anthony. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bridgman. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Derrick Rose moving the basketball with ease. Really setting up his teammates, setting the play for them.
High post, Davis. Working on Rose. And it's Davis missing. Bulls trail by 20. Outside Rose.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Outside Davis. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Rose finds Williams. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
The heart from Rose didn't quit on the play, and his efforts are well rewarded.
And San Diego with some changes. Jokic is checked in, and it's Goodrich in for Anderson. The free throw drops for Rose. San Diego leading by 17. Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Davis kicks to Goodrich. Clock at 4. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. A floater. Rose can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Jokic with the bucket.
Oh, strong work inside to fend off the D and finish. He'll battle you down low every time.
Barnett passes to Rose. And stolen by Goodrich. And here we go. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Hagan. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 20 points for him.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Outside Anthony. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. San Diego needs to get off a shot. Here's Duncan. Here's Goodrich, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Goodrich has got 19 points.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rose against Davis. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It doesn't matter if the defense is hanging all over Derrick Rose. He is still draining shots in their grill.
The drive by Anthony. And yes, it's good. And the Surf lead by 19.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jokic against Rose. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Jokic. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He dishes it to Goodrich. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. Tries from 16. Rebound, Davis. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ray Allen is checked in for the Bulls. San Diego leading by 19 points. Davis kicks to Anthony. On the wing, Goodrich. Defended by Allen. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. That one misses for Duncan. And with the frequency of 3-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on 3?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more 3s than 2s. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on 3-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Right wing. Double team on Rose. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And really at his best from mid-range. Tatum can create space and shoot up over his defender.
Davis looking for an opening. And it's Chicago with the rebound. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The dish to Allen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Lock at 6. Shot, high post, and it falls over the rim and in. He's got 22.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Passes to Duncan. Over Tatum. No good from Duncan.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Hagan. And it's Jokic with the rebound. San Diego leading by 17. Fades away. Anthony, the pass to Duncan. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. Count it.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Marc Gasol is checked in for JaVale McGee. Free throw drops for Rose.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
Outside Anthony. Davis against Rose. Back to Anthony. Over Allen. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Hagan covered by Anthony. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by San Diego. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Goodrich, that's good.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Bulls trail by 16. On its way from Rose for 2. And again, no good by Chicago. And here is Goodrich. Davis down low. He's covered by Rose. And that one's good by Davis.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
From outside the arc. And the 3 ball is good. 25 points in the game.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Tipped away. Now the pass to Goodrich. Back to Davis. That That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
A nice shot by Tatum.
A terrific shooter with the range and confidence required to be successful. Tatum loves to let it rip.
To the inside. Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And it's Rose with the ball for Chicago.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Surf.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Carmelo Anthony.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's Goodrich missing. Allen outside. Over to the wing. Rose against Jokic. Rose dishes to Gasol. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And it's a completely new group for San Diego. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dragic finds Anderson. Walker with it. Takes a 3. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Walker. And the Surf lead by 16.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Barnett. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
So the Surf win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle on the road and looking confident all the way in. The sun setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joining Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, and a great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. They're still dominant, sitting at number one once again.
And right now, for the Hawks, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Green. Stockton is out there with Pippen. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Sampson in at the 5, down low. And for the Rockets, DeRozan out there with Curry. Then it's Kemp. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. Carter, that's good. Looking at the top 5 picks in the 2018 draft, Kenny, all of them have shown good play, tremendous promise. But if you could choose one for your team, which one would it be? I mean, the Doncic and Young and Jackson and Ayton. And,
if I had to go over and pick it now,
I mean, there's so many of them.
Man, I'm going straight with Doncic.
I mean, there could be only one. It's not even close.
Yeah,
the Doncic is the only guy on that list that, when it's all said and done, he's got a chance to be a top 10 all-time player.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? A more aggressive deadlift shrimp.
Ooh, I think even more than that. To me, he's a combination. I heard Larry and Magic. He's a combination of Larry and LeBron. Because
I can see that.
Magic wasn't like the scorer that those two are. Like, those guys are scorers.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
And then great passing ability. And the other thing about him, he's a better athlete, and he's a tremendous rebounder. I mean, that guy is special.
The open shot, Stockton, from the top of the key, he buries it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good by Pippen.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Curry passes to DeRozan. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. And Houston again with the bucket.
And they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Stockton against Kemp.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And we heard about market size mattering less to players these days, guys. But we see summers where all the big free agents go to Los Angeles or New York. So, Kenny, which is it?
Well, there's 2 aspects of it. There's endorsements and then there's quality of life. In the small markets, you know, catching fire on the marketing front is sometimes much more difficult, but there could be a better quality of life. In a big city, you could be marketed, and then all of a sudden you start losing, and then the quality of life goes down.
Yeah, and the reality is the fact that when we played, there was only a couple games a week on national television. Now every game that every NBA team plays is on national television. The impact of social media, they're just, you can be a superstar star in a small market today. Doesn't matter. Look at Giannis. You look at Durant and OKC, Westbrook. You can be as big a star in any market in today's game.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Curry's shot is good.
The consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the three-point line.
Stockton passes to Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
It's Gasol missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Stockton. Again, the Hawks good for two.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pippen against DeRozan. Carter finds DeRozan. Back to Carter. Puts it up. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Carter's got his second basket. The Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Stockton passes to Lopez. Green dishes to Lopez. Rejected by Gasol.
Got to respect the reach and length of Pau Gasol. Outstanding job of skying up for that rejection.
Here's DeRozan, and the officials call a traveling violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And so Green will bring it up for the Hawks. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here is Stockton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Just 5 to shoot. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist from Green. And with the game of basketball going global, guys, Kenny, we've seen it. It's no longer a cakewalk for a U.S. team to go in those international tournaments and just check the box. They got to compete, and they're going to face some terrific players.
Yeah, well, back in '92 when the Dream Team was formed, it woke the world up. It allowed them to see what basketball at its best looked like. And so now we can imitate that, or we can emulate it, or we can find out who got those guys that good.
That was the plan for the Dream Team. Basically, it was to go and elevate the game of basketball. And that's exactly what happened. Right now, we have all these great players coming in from all over the world.
Now Stockton, he has 6. Down low, Pippen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Pippen's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Rockets trail by 3. DeRozan scanning the floor. Count that bucket.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
To the middle. Here's Pippen. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like free points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
Walker's checked in for the Hawks. Moncrief comes in for Draymond Green. Moncrief the pass to Sampson. Out to the right wing. Here's Walker. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Curry, good.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
The Hawks leading. Greg Popovich, the Spurs coach, Kenny, has talked about how the three-point shot is ruining the game. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, he's a participant of that.
I was about to say, like, he's the one that brought it to the forefront.
He's a
more than
participant
anybody.
of it. But I think overall, yes, because people now take bad threes over good twos. So players don't have worse shot recognition.
I think they took bad twos just as much as they take bad threes. I mean, I'd never forget my college coach said, I had a teammate took a shot. It was a bad shot. And I got on him about it. And the coach looked at me and he said, hey, you know, don't yell at our shooting guard. He said, I never met a player that took a shot he wasn't trying to make. And that stood with me because you don't shoot it to miss, but that doesn't mean it's a good shot.
Right. Now here is Moncrief. 17 points in his last outing. No good there. And the Rockets take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Out to the right wing. Stockton from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Houston's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the three in the first quarter. Kellogg passes to Curry. That one good for 2. Curry's got 19 points.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
That good for Moncrief on the assist by Stockton. Moncrief's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. And so Curry will bring it up for the Rockets. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Mike Bibby's checked in for Houston. Ellis is checked in for Atlanta. Kenny, you watched the NBA for so long. What are some things you find that make successful front offices in this league?
You can't be lazy. You got to get on the road.
Guys aren't lazy.
There's some guys there, I'm telling you. You can't be lazy. You got to be on that road. You have to understand. It's easy to see kids at Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky. But have you gone to Europe, or yourself as a general manager? Have you gone in the mid-major level and been at games when there's only 1,500 in the stands, but there's Paul George playing? Like, have you found him? That's not lazy.
And the thing, he's calling lazy, honestly, is being complacent. And the other thing you got to be, quite frankly, you got to get lucky. You know, you got to get a Kawhi. And you got to get a Giannis, or you got to get a superstar caliber player that allows you to build around. Otherwise, man, it's going to be a challenge.
There's the double team with Pippen. Back to Bibby. Pass to Curry. And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Bibby. Rebounded by the Hawks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Inside. Kellogg can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's Pippen with the drive. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry kicks to Divac. Passes it to Kellogg. He dishes it to Bibby. Here's the teardrop. Kellogg can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assurance in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the first one drops.
There may be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets trail by 6. Smith with it. Shot to stop the run. But they get it back. Divac. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You've got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not.
Good.
There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man.
More
I
air.
can't wait to be
You
here.
get a little more air.
Everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And Brent, you and Kenny both enjoyed success in the NBA. Always great to have his perspective with us here at the broadcast table.
Well, that's nice of you, Kevin. And certainly Kenny has done some remarkable things post-career. And I love the fact with Kenny's presence, he's just got great perspective on the entirety of the game.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Moncrief, also Ellis out there. Mitchell Robinson out there with Pippen, and it's Walker in at the 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Vlade Divac.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And both free throws good for Pippen. Rockets trail by 3. And here's Bibby, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Smith, rebounded by Ellis.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Number 1, Mitchell Robinson.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Atlanta. Bridges comes in for Scottie Pippen. Houston's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Bibby against Moncrief. Smith surveying the D. Dishes to Divac. 5 on the clock. Bibby kicks to Smith. A 3. They get it back.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Stolen by McCollum. To the inside. Bibby dishes to Smith. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Another miss by Houston. Pass to Lopez. Smith against Bridges. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Bibby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's McCollum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Hawks leading by 4. Ellis outside. And the pass to Lopez. Moncrief against Bibby. Now here is Moncrief. He's covered closely. Bibby with a defensive effort. Kicks to McCollum. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Rockets trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They could use a bucket. Misses off the left iron.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Moncrief, El Cid with it. Picked up by Harrington. It's stolen by Harrington. Down low. Here's Smith. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Moncrief's got the lead back up to 6 now for Atlanta. Bibby passes to Smith. Over Bridges. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Big group substitution here. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for D-Bucks. Kemp comes in for Al Harrington. Carter, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bibby. Pass to Lopez. Right side, Green. The Hawks again can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That one's in there. The Hawks' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from McCollum. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer, no good. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's DeRozan. He feeds it to Gasol, and they take the lead.
Pau Gasol, even though he's slight, does not mind the contact there. Great body control to figure out how to bury the shot regardless of the bump.
Passes to Ellis. On the wing. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Green gets it to go.
Draymond's ball handling can be problematic for defenders at his size. You don't see guys get off the bounce like he does.
McCollum against Rivers. McCollum kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Carter. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. The Hawks trailing. Rivers looking over the floor. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now DeRozan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by Serbiak.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Ellis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Yep, that one goes.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Gasol with the steal. Pulls it up. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by McCollum. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
Checked in for McCollum, and then for Atlanta. Sampson's checked in, and Stockton subbed in for Ellis. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. DeRozan against Stockton. Floats one. Here's Sampson. Pops in the layup for 2. Sampson's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's Curry with the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the focus? Steph going on the inside, has great numbers as a finisher.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Brook Lopez.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
The Hawks trail by 3. Now here's Stockton. He's got 9. He kicks to Green. Back to Stockton. Count it. Good. Stockton's got 11 points.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Curry outside. Good. He's has now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Pippen. Stockton trying to break loose. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Scottie Pippen. DeRozan against Rivers from the baseline. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Rivers on the wing. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Stockton dishes to Green.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Pippen. No good that time. And it's Houston the other way. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Green. A putback.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Change here. Smart's checked in. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Carter. He's got a place in the starting lineup as it stands now. He's at number 5 in the Western Conference.
And I really feel like the fans got it right. A lot of players are having big seasons in the West, and he's right up there with the best of them.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Over Smart. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trailing. Green passes to Stockton. Smart on the wing. DeRozan defending. Green deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sampson, and that one is hammered home.
Now they're taking advantage now in the pick and roll as Green delivers not just the pass, but the great timing of the pass.
Curry kicks to DeRozan. Curry with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
A fadeaway. Rebound by the Hawks. Sampson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Smart. That gives them the lead. Smart's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Smart, a dominant player in a number of ways, but consistency with the jumper, I think, would put him over the top.
The pass to Carter. The Rockets with another miss. The Hawks leading. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Oh, Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. That one drops for him. 1:03 left in the first half. Curry against Stockton. The dish to Pippen. Over Carter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Pippen's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Pass to Carter. Here's Kellogg. He's covered by Stockton. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kellogg.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Pippen. They grab their own miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Curry against Stockton. Curry is inside.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. He has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. He's off on that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Rockets. Sean Kemp is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Carter. Then it's Curry. And it's DeRozan in at the 2. Shot's good by Pippen. Pippen's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Rockets trail by 3. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Carter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Carter's got 13.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Pippen in Atlanta again with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pippen against DeRozan. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pippen against Carter. Pippen, the pass to Sampson. Over DeRozan. Outside for Pippen. Six on the shot clock. There's Green with the 3. Atlanta gets it back. Sampson. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so Gasol will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 2-point game. And they double up DeRozan. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Houston with it. Curry passes to Gasol. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
They double team Curry. Carter outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Gasol comes to help. And here's Green outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Count it, and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
From deep, Green. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 8th assist in the game. Rockets trail by 5. Outside DeRozan. Knocked away. Pippen with the steal. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And they get it back. And he makes that one. Pippen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Green with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Green passes to Sampson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Houston with a big group substitution here. Evans is checked in for Gasol. Person comes in for Vince Carter. Smith checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Curry. Moncrief is checked in for the Hawks. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets trail by 9. And here's Bibby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Moncrief. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Moncrief against Smith. Passes it to Bibby. And they get it. He lays it in. Bibby's got his first bucket in this one.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Moncrief kicks to Stockton. Back to Moncrief. Goes goes up at the stripe. Sampson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Atlanta making some changes. Walker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Ellis in for John Stockton. Feeds to Divac. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Divac has got 6.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Smith against Moncrief. He dishes it to Sampson. Right side to Walker. And the layup falls. Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Bibby against Moncrief. Bibby passes to Divac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Divac has got 4 this quarter.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
The kick out to Walker. Here's Person. And it's Houston on the break.